Is that how we're going to start?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Hey, guys. We're filming literally 2 minutes after we just finished last week's episode because we had a plan. We had a bunch of segments we wanted to do, but we just got on a bloody roll talking.
We just got along too well today. Would you believe it?
Yeah, but for the clips, we need to make sure people realise it's a different episode. So I had to take the overshirt I had on, and now I just look like, I don't know. I'm wearing a white singlet. Take from that what you will.
Now I just look fucking massive.
Now I just look huge, and everyone's going to be like, oh, okay.
Now I look so strong.
Everyone's going to be commenting, I get it. Make fun of the handsome guy. Make fun of the handsome buff dude.
Yeah,
I get it.
This gorgeous, gorgeous man, I guess.
Yeah, if you ever come to my stand-up, just know I have a pre-prepared response to hecklers, which is, all right, guys, I know what this is. Make fun of the handsome guy. It's.
That's really funny.
I'm immediately going to use that.
That is really funny.
Yeah. And
yeah,
you're wearing
you got sluttier and I put on a Minecraft
You put on
shirt.
a Minecraft. I just want to start off with a piece of fan mail that we received, which I'm so sorry, guys. We asked for your worst travel stories, and I didn't realize that we got like 50 responses when I checked this morning because I just forgot about it. Because I remember I put it there when I was coming back from America because I was literally hating the travel in America. I was like, I just want to hear someone else's. There's a bunch. So we will go through those and we will get the best ones. But there was 2 that I picked out today. This is the first one. Has nothing to do with, well, I guess it does have something to do with travel. But hey, from a couple episodes ago, but I think you will enjoy. A friend of mine's cousin was on the Epstein list because they were one of the children that was there. They are okay now, but got a little PTSD and don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Imagine my surprise at reading that at 8 a.m. this morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. Here's some information that's going to be burned into your brain. They are okay now. A little bit of PTSD and don't want to talk about it.
I bet there's a little bit.
Yeah.
Fair bit, probably.
Yeah.
Even if you had a good deal. Wow.
Yeah. I don't have any comments about that. I just wanted to bring it up. We have
Friends of the pod.
3 degrees of separation with everyone.
Victims of Epstein?
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, friend of the pod.
No.
Isn't he your mate? You're the one with the poster on the wall. I don't like him.
Oh, yeah, smear
When all that
campaign.
stuff came out,
hey,
I was
remember when we were like,
I don't think it's
two
okay.
episodes because we're getting along so
I
fucking
don't
well.
condone anything he did. You're the one who keeps telling me to read his book.
Yeah, I have a Jeffrey Epstein bedspread. Do you remember when people had themed bedspreads?
Did you ever have one?
No, fuck no. My mum would never let me get something that ugly. Did you have one?
Oh, yeah.
What did
did I have? I had a WWE one at one point. So
Right.
I just, as I was being tucked in, I had 6 dudes and 2 chicks.
And you're like, it's very straight. There's 6 dudes on my bed.
Literally like giant, like The Undertaker, giant, scary, tattooed dudes staring back at me as I'm trying to fall asleep. And then also this was a time when women's wrestlers in WWE were incredibly sexualized.
Yeah.
So me as an 8-year-old with like some female wrestler with like the biggest fake tits you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like,
I'm
good
just-
night, Mom.
I'm
Good
just
night, Dad.
cuddling up to it. I had that. I don't think I had any others. Oh no, I did buy a Harry Styles blanket that had because I made a video where I was pretending to be like a dad who was obsessed with Harry Styles.
Awesome.
Like the whole joke was, he'd go to the concerts and by himself, but he would scream like he'd lost his daughter. And that way people would let him go to the front because he's like, I'm looking for her. And then that was the whole joke.
Sick.
And for it, I had to wait like 2 months to film this because I bought off Etsy. Someone had made like a collage of Harry Styles on a blanket.
Incredible.
And I did a giveaway. Once I was finished with it, I was like, I'll do it.
Who the fuck wants this?
Who wants this? And people were like clamoring. I had people being like, I'm going through like chemo treatment right now. And I was like, you probably deserve it. People were like giving me crazy. So many people like guilt tripping me.
To clarify, they deserve the blanket, not the cancer.
No. You deserve it.
Yeah, sounds like you deserve
thank you
it,
for clarifying.
you greedy bitch. You deserve the blanket.
But dude, people were guilt tripping me like, I missed out on the concert. Like I was sold fake tickets. Crazy shit. I ended up giving it to, there was a girl who asked for it because she sent a video of her and her dad dancing to Harry Styles choreography
cute.
and the dad was so not into it.
And you're like, you
And
made him do this.
So
for
I
the-
labeled him as the Harry Styles dad and I sent it to them. And then I was like, I demand a photo of him wearing it. And then he sent me a photo of him like wrapped up in the Harry Styles blanket.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's the funny. That's like a niche little video that didn't get a huge amount of views, but it has such a lore around it.
That's always the way. The fans
Yeah.
of one video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do? Can we start? Like, I a surprise this week. Eden has actually organised a fuck, marry, kill for me.
I have.
Do you want to do yours and then I'll do mine later, or do you want to do mine?
I
are
want
you
to do
feeling?
mine first. Yours probably better.
Okay. What? No.
You're the professional. Okay, so mine is
I hated that.
mine is Sesame Street themed. So fuck, marry, kill, Oscar the Grouch, Big Bird, and then Bert and Ernie as one entity.
Is the Bert and Ernie situation like a cucking situation? Like one of them's watching, or is it a threesome?
They're both involved.
They're coming up to me at the
They're
bar
both
saying,
involved.
"We're looking for a third."
Yeah.
we love
We
your
saw you from
vibe.
across the bar, and we love your letter of the day.
The number of the day is 3. Okay, so Oscar the Grouch, Big Bird, and then Bert and Ernie. I think you fuck Bert and Ernie because that's going to be the most exciting one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Big Bird's going to be that's logistically.
Too big.
Well, yeah.
How big is he?
I mean, yeah. I just Oscar the. You know what? Oscar the Grouch, as much as they're portrayed as like just angry.
Did
I
you say
think they're-
there? Are you calling Oscar the Grouch non-binary? You have been so indoctrinated into the gays. You have not assumed Oscar the Grouch's gender.
I hate to burst your bubble, but I was really just saying they, as in like they are. But sorry, Oscar the Grouch. He.
Okay.
He.
He.
Big Bird is a Zim, whatever the fuck it is. But Oscar the Grouch gives me like, you know those people who will marry like the grumpy old man, but he's actually really caring and he's like good. Like Jay Pritchett from Modern Family, him and Sofia Vergara, that relationship.
Yes.
I feel like I'd be the Sofia Vergara in that relationship because I'm spicy and Latina, you know.
You want to be Oscar the Grouch's Sofia Vergara.
Yes. So I'll marry Oscar the Grouch, fuck Bert and Ernie, and I'll kill Big Bird and turn him into a rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, hit me. Come on, fuck,
Are
marry,
you
kill.
on, you on yours?
Yeah.
Your fuck, marry, kill is going to be really hard, but not because you don't want to do it.
Because I want to. Like last week.
But that doesn't make sense because you wanted to fuck cartoon animals. That's
This is real people. Come on.
this is
come
real
on,
people.
Come on.
This is real person.
Let's get horny.
This is what. Let's get horny, guys. Eden, this is one.
Viewers at home.
This is a fuck, marry, kill of one person.
Oh no.
Your category this week is different versions of Zac Efron.
Okay. Random.
So I've sent, if you want to go to your Instagram, I've sent you photos for reference.
Interest in Zac Efron's. This
You
is
might
very-
not have, but people will know what I'm talking about. Oh, Eden just gasped after looking at photos of him, so we might have interest now.
Okay, no, this
Your
is...
options are High School Musical Zac Efron, specifically the bet on it scene.
Bet on it.
Ted Bundy Zac Efron, or Link Larkin Zac Efron from Hairspray.
Fuck.
Yeah, I've got you.
Holy fuck.
Originally, it was.
I didn't think you'd get me because I'm going, I'm not really a Zac Efron girl, but you got me.
Yeah.
These are exceptional Zac Efron moments. This is the
told
cream
you.
of the crop.
I'm going with. I'm touching into your. That's a bad way to lead into this. I'm tapping into probably not better. I'm tapping into your childhood nostalgia of how you would have viewed Zac Efron. I'm tapping into the fact that everyone had this dilemma of is Zac Efron had Ted Bundy hot, and then finally you being a musical theatre person, Link Larkin is the.
Link Larkin can fucking get it.
He is the tenor boy in every musical that they all want to fuck, even if he's ugly.
That is the vibe.
There you go. What are you going to do?
Oh God. 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 Okay. Okay. So you're not.
Which version of Eden is going to be the loudest in the back of her head?
Jesus. Okay. Oh, what have you done?
This is the most stressed I've ever seen you.
What have you done? So I can't be a basketball wife. You know what I mean? I can't be, woo. I can't be courtside.
You can't stand in the seats going, Troy.
No.
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 Now I can hardly breathe.
Was this an excuse for you
By
to
the way,
sing?
no, I wouldn't try to find an excuse for me to do that. By the way, lads, if you're ever at karaoke with a girl you like, you put on, what's the song him and Vanessa Hudgens do at the very start?
Start of something new?
No. Sorry. You
sorry,
put on
yes.
Soarin' and you do it with her because it's a meme. It's funny. It's from High School Musical.
Breaking free, yeah.
That was the move for me. If I was with a girl at that, I'd be like, yeah, let's do High School Musical together.
Awesome.
It's the move.
That's a good game. Yeah, I don't know about Troy Bolton.
Wow.
I don't know. I never thought he was hot back then when I watched that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I was attracted to anyone in that movie.
I was all about Sharpay Evans.
Oh, that's so indicative of you. Is you weren't a Gabriella boy. You were a Sharpay boy.
I'm not just like saying this because of Eden just looked at the camera and gave a very limp wrist and then mouthed something.
Clip it up.
You know what? You know why I like Sharpay? And it's not even because the TikToks.
She's a cunt. Can she serve?
I get it. But it's because like, not even from what people have said on TikTok, but I knew this back then, but I couldn't put it into words. She got him a job. She got him meetings with college. She just seemed like
everything.
I was like, on paper, she makes sense. And
She's amazing. She would have been an amazing girlfriend.
And blondes have always had a thing for blondes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Vanessa Hudgens, Gabriella, always just seemed like, fuck you, whine.
Whiny.
Oh, he doesn't like me. All right, I'm showing you effort. I like you.
No.
I can't right now. Oh.
I have to do equations. All right, you boring
I've
bitch.
got to go my own way. Yeah, fuck off then.
Yeah, no, Gabriella sucked.
Yeah, so you get me now?
Yeah, no, yeah. Kill Troy Bolton.
Put me, compartmentalize me.
Kill him. Kill him now. Shoot Troy Bolton.
Shoot Troy Bolton.
Okay, now we got Ted Bundy. So it's not Ted Bundy as a person. It's just...
It's Zac Efron's version of
Zac
Ted Bundy.
Efron. So this is a hard thing. Is it the character or is it...
I would love to say... I'm blurring the lines here. It's really up to you. Because if I say it's just the character.
I don't like Troy. So now I'm dealing with Ted Bundy or Link Larkin.
The fact that you're like already on the whole thing of
I've killed one already.
You're basing it on the character and you get to Ted Bundy and you're like,
Well, I've already killed Troy.
You can bring him back.
No,
until you lock them all
it's
in.
against the rules.
Okay.
I've already killed Troy. Okay. So marry and fuck.
Yep.
Right. I can't tell what would make me safer to fuck Ted Bundy or to fuck Ted Bundy or marry him. How are you getting out alive?
Most of the women who slept with him were the ones that ended up dead, and then the woman who married him was the one who remained alive.
Okay.
I believe,
Fine.
and had his kid.
Okay.
And was like standing by his side even when he did he get the chair?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Or the injection. I can't remember.
Justice.
I thought it was the chair.
I thought it was the chair as well.
Okay. I guess I'll marry Ted Bundy. I don't mind being
You're gonna marry Ted Bundy.
I don't mind being a jail wife. I got shit to do. I've got Link Larkin to fuck.
Okay, can you lock them all in?
Kill Troy Bolton. Mm-hmm. Marry Ted Bundy. Fuck Link Larkin.
I mean
with my whole being.
To the rhythm
of Lady's Choice.
It's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That I remember watching that in cinema and thinking, I want women to look at me the way that they look at him in that scene. I was like, that was the epitome of like cool for me.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He goes,
he's
wow.
Awesome.
And does the last chorus.
Do you know who is hot in that movie? Amanda Bynes.
Oh.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Brother, why did they have her sucking on a lollipop the entire time?
The whole fucking time. In that pencil skirt.
Time?
In that pencil skirt. What the fuck was that about? Yeah, it's crazy. That movie's crazy. For that one. It's distracting. It took away. I reckon that movie would have won more awards. Sans Amanda Bynes. You got to get her out of there. Just doing too much.
Oh, dude, even Amber.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
Brittany
God.
Snow's
Brittany
hot.
Snow is gorgeous.
Everyone in that movie is hot. Like everyone.
James Marsden is Corny Collins.
James Marsden's sick.
He's so funny.
Have you watched
Jury Duty?
Jury Duty?
Yeah, he's great. That made me like him so much more when he's
awesome.
When he's like talking about himself and like I don't want to be. It's just so funny.
Like to be so like self-aware of like celebrity status. Guys, watch Jury Duty if you haven't. It's awesome.
That movie's stacked. John Travolta's in it.
That movie got a lot of titties in it.
Bro, John Voight's in it.
Everyone's in that movie. Dude, Christopher Walken.
No, not John Voight. Christopher Walken. Yeah,
Christopher Walken and John Travolta.
Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer. That's another one where I was like 8 years old watching that going, hang on, she's not my age.
Yeah.
Why am I?
She's awesome. And I love it. That's such a funny role. I was ever going to be in Hairspray, I wanted to be her.
My sister did a production at, I'll shout them out, St. Joseph's College.
Australian schools love to do Hairspray for no one business.
One of the private boys' schools, they did Hairspray, and I remember I went to go watch because my sister was in the
dance chorus ensemble.
All right, well, fuck you. She actually had a speaking role and her own song. So how dare you?
I thought that's what you're trying to
No, that's all right. You can apologise to Bronte later.
Love you, Bronte. I really do.
No, she had a role in. It's not in the movie. Do you know the big dollhouse? Like it's where like they have the jail for the women.
Yeah.
My sister was like the head warden of that.
Oh, cool.
So she does like the big dollhouse. She's swinging the baton around.
Yeah.
And famously, one of the big plot lines of Hairspray is the separation of African American people from white people, and they can't dance together.
Segregation. The civil rights movement, basically the entire fucking point of the musical.
Yeah. And Joey's being famously diverse school. Mm-hmm. They've got boys from Dubbo to Tamworth.
They've got boys from the North Shore and from the inner city.
Yeah, they've got from the North Shore to the bottom of the North Shore.
From Mossman and Neutral Bay.
Wow. And I remember they had, playing Seaweed was like a Polynesian guy who did a great job. Okay. No other black people in the whole fucking thing from memory.
Yeah, not one.
So when they were doing the why can't we dance with you guys, it was just a group of white people and a group of white people being like, half the time I was like, which one's the racists? I can't, because they're all the fucking same colour. Oh. And one of my sister's friends was playing Queen Latifah's character.
Motormouth Maybelle.
My sister's friend was...
And did she sing the line?
With the accent.
The night is black as my skin. Did she really have to
with the accent? Yep. Oh, and she is a 5'3" white girl with blonde hair. Mm-hmm. They just had her because she's an exceptional singer. And I remember I
bet she is, but she black as my skin is crazy.
Yeah. They also had a playing Tracy Turnblad was... So it was Joey's production.
Did they pad some poor girl up? Did they fluff her up?
No. But I think she was I don't think she was chubby or anything. I think she was maybe the costume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird thing was, from memory, I can't remember if she was in either year 7 or year 8 playing Tracy Turnblad. And it must have been because she's exceptional singer, good actress. Mm-hmm. She had her first kiss in that musical on stage, night 1, with Link Larkin, who was played by, I believe, a guy in year 12.
Oh, no.
Which is so much weirder thinking about it now. Look, they might have gone through all the protocols of asking her if she's okay with it, asking her parents if they're okay with it. But just it's a lot. That musical I think about once every couple of weeks.
Yeah, honestly.
It's my Roman Empire.
Do you know that movie is fucking funny?
It's really good.
It's so good. It holds up so well.
It does.
It's always so funny.
Yeah.
John Travolta couldn't have popped his pussy.
Oh my God, forgot it was a dude.
Literally.
Forgot it was a dude.
I had to go John Travolta, are you sure?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I remember just being like, this was how you got on. This was 8-year-old me.
Yeah.
Being like, me being so upset after that movie because I thought Seaweed was so cool. I was
Seaweed is the one that now when I watch it, I'm going.
When he does I just remember watching him thinking he is so cool.
He was awesome.
And it made me so sad because I was like, if they ever do a production of Hairspray and audition, I can't audition for Seaweed. Unless you do it at St. Joseph's High School, then all yours, brother. I remember seeing that. I was like, 8-year-old me being like, fuck. All I've learned from this is being white is hard because I can't be Seaweed in a production of Hairspray.
Absolutely, you can't.
Then I realised, on the count of three, we're both going to say who you think I would play in Hairspray. And there is a correct answer. Have a think. And then we're going to say on the count of three. We're going to say it together. Think about it. There's not that many. It's got to be a lead. All right. On the count of three. You ready?
Wait.
I know who I want to play. 1, 2, 3.
Edna
Corny Collins.
Turnblad.
How dare you? How fucking dare
you are
you.
Corny Collins.
How
We're both Corny
dare
Collinses.
you.
We're both Corny Collinses.
I could see you as a female Corny Collins.
This
That's
is
dope.
what you say when you talk about Caesar Flickerman, that you are a Caesar Flickerman. I'm going, fuck, who am I then? Because
Also, Caesar Flickerman.
we're kind of, this is why this podcast works. We are both Corny Collins. We are both Caesar Flickermans.
Yeah.
We're two people that have a funny, silly, hee I'm the main attraction when I'm on stage role.
Yeah. I think my range goes from Hamish to Caesar. It's anywhere.
Mine goes
it's those
from
two.
Caesar to Effie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like your range, I think, hairspray wise, is like your range hairspray wise is like linked corny, and mine's corny to what's her actual name?
Who?
Miss Baltimore Crabs, Amber's mum.
Oh.
Mrs. Von Tussle.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I could see you doing Tracy as well.
Yeah, I want to be Christopher Walken.
You want to be Christopher Walken?
I love him. I think I'd love that too.
Edna, you're timeless to me. For anyone who doesn't give a shit about musical theatre, sorry you did not join.
Lockie
have the
is
joys.
obsessed with musical theatre.
I love musical theatre.
You sing a song from a different musical within like 5 times and within 5 minutes. It's crazy. You
Yeah, I know.
love it.
It's good fun. You know why I like musical theatre?
What?
This is why I don't. It's not that I don't like DJ music, like, you know, all those categories. I'm just totally indifferent. When I hear it, I'm like, I don't feel anything. I'm just.
Yep.
So when everyone goes, oh, I like a drop, I don't clock it. I don't get it.
I need a perspective.
And I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't get it. It doesn't resonate in my brain.
Yeah.
But I think the thing I like about musical theatre and why there's fucking musical theatre songs on my gym playlist is that it makes me feel something.
I like a story. I like a perspective.
Because the lyrics, they're coming from
I
an
like
emotional
a situation.
standpoint. Yeah.
I need see. It doesn't even have to be a theatre song, but I need a song with a situation.
Yeah. I don't want to be motivated. I want to feel like, okay, you are now the main character on their redemption arc right now, or you are the villain who's now
Or like,
decided to go
this is
even
me.
worse.
If this situation, I unfortunately do this thing with like songs where I go like, this is me in this situation to this person, or like this is if like I do it to like situations in my life.
I do it constantly.
For sure. Every time I've ever heard a song, it has to be that. Otherwise, I'm like, okay. That's why people that love like EDM music with no lyrics, I'm like, but who are we singing to? They're like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I don't. I just can't do it.
Like
I
people
remember.
are like, oh, let's go like clubbing in Berlin or so. Oh, fuck. How?
Ran out of storage.
A short break.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. We're back now.
Yeah.
We're talking about musical theatre. And it makes you feel. I just need something that like motivates me, and if I feel like I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to wrap soon, so I reckon I'm going to read out this another bit of fan mail that we got.
Please.
Really exciting one. Hi, my name's Nathan. When I was younger, my mum and dad took me to Nigeria for Christmas and my B-day, the 22nd. So his birthday's on the 22nd, Christmas.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. They told me they got me a present for the trip and I was super excited. I thought it was Skylanders or some shit, but I found out it was a goat.
They got you a goat.
They got him a goat.
In person?
Apparently, because they went to Nigeria. What's Skylanders?
So like it was one of those things where like you own a goat, like we got you sponsoring a goat, or did they bring you home an animal?
He goes on to say here, also Skylanders are little toys and they're dope, but I think a goat may be better. Anyway, so they bought him a goat. At first, I hated it. I later on became attached to him.
Oh no!
I later on became attached to him.
I know where this is heading. I know.
His name was Ben 10.
Ben 10 the goat? Mm-hmm. Sick.
Me and Ben were inseparable. On my B-day, he disappeared. I didn't know where he went.
No.
Later on that night, we had a massive dinner with jollof rice chicken steak and an unknown meat. Turns out I was eating Ben. I cried because I ate almost all of him. I buried the bones outside my grandparents' house. He is still there to this day. R.I.P. Ben 10.
That is so fucked. This is not. This is actually
real.
a shared experience because my friend Billy had a goat.
Billy the Billy Goat had a billy goat?
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, but Billy had a goat. And this is not racial profiling. This is not racial profiling. It happened to be, stop flexing. It happened to be.
I just caught myself in the thing and I'm just realizing if anyone's watched this on YouTube, they're just, welcome to the gun show. Sorry, my bad.
She said, so they traded it with their neighbours and they had dinner at their neighbour's house. Nice, wholesome Indian family. You best believe the goat was in that coma. Yeah.
This was, wait, the Indian family owned the goat?
No, Billy owned the goat and they gave it to their neighbours and the neighbours cooked and then served.
They gave it to the neighbours to be like, would you like to take care of it?
I don't know. No, because it's like, it's the country. So I think there's that there's a chance that they might cook and eat the goat. But apparently she was like, I'm eating my fucking pet.
Oh, wild.
Could you imagine if you ate Bailey? Like I'd never recover.
Delicious. She'd be delicious.
She's the cutest dog I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I would never recover from eating my pet. That is so fucked.
That'd be a tough one.
It's so fucked.
Tough one. Can I tell you, I was meant to talk about this in the last episode, I was like, it ended on such a high note. I was like, I don't want to.
No, please tell me. Oh yeah, stripper story?
No, stripper story.
Let's do this.
I've only ever been to a strip club one time in my life. They don't really interest me.
Yeah.
It's not for me. But this was the one time I went. So I was at like some event for social media. It was shit. And one of my mates, I was like in the city. I'm like, I've come all this way. I thought this was going to be like an all-night event. I've literally been in 20 minutes and I want to go now. It was one of the, you don't realize some of these social media events, they just do them
to
come get a photo in front of our product and then leave. Like, fuck off.
There's nothing else to do.
This one wasn't even that. This one was like organised by a couple of influencers, I'll tell you after. And they were like, oh, it's an event for influencers so we can all network. It was literally everyone coming up being like, what's your Instagram? Thanks, bye. It was the worst.
That.
I hated it.
They
had a media wall where you could go take photos in front of. And I saw multiple people on their Instagrams in the next days after. They had like edited in paparazzi flashes to make it look like there was
the lens
media there.
Shit.
There was no one there. It was people, you would give someone your phone, you take a photo with your phone. There was no paparazzi. It was an awful event. I was like, fuck this.
God.
The people who organised it like made a whole montage of them getting out of like a luxury car, walking up, and I was like, oh my God. It was pretty lame. It was very self-congratulatory and very fake. It was like, look how luxurious and expensive all this is. But really it was complete shit. It was terrible. Anyway, I wanted to leave there, but I was in the city and I text one of my mates and she's like, oh, why don't you just come to my bar? I've got some free drinks and you can just come chill with me. It's pretty quiet today, so I can just come sit, drink with you. I'm like, okay, cool. She gives me the address. I go to the address and I'm looking around. I'm like, there's nothing here. And some really big Polynesian security guard comes up to me. And he's like, are you Lockie? I'm like, holy fuck. I'm about to die.
Yes or no, depending on your intentions.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah. Sky told me that you were coming, so you can just come down. I was like, what? That's when I realized I started walking down the stairs. The place, I walk down the stairs and I get to like this booth. So there's a girl sitting in this booth behind like some, bars, and she's paying for entry. And she's like, you don't have to pay for entry. Cool. Sky's already told us you're coming. Also, the girls aren't going to bother you. I'm like, what?
Bother? So you didn't know it was a strip club?
I was like, oh, what am I going to a nightclub and you've told all the girls not to talk to me? I'm like,
rude.
I'm 20 with 100,000 followers on TikTok. I'm famous. I think they'll all want to talk to me. But I walk in and I realized what she meant was they're not going to bother you. They're
not going to ask you to.
They're not going to come over.
Them.
Yeah, they know not to ask me for a dance or to go into the private room. And I walk in, it's a fucking strip club. I should have known.
That's crazy
to be
out
fair,
of context to be in a strip club.
The name was Velvet Underground, so I probably should have guessed. And I got there and I was like, I literally looked at my friend behind the bar and I was like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, do you not know I work at a strip club? I'm like, no. And I was like, okay. So I was just kind of taking it all in. So I went and sat at like in the corner away for like I was.
Did you get a dance from anybody?
No. I remember just sitting there kind of looking around. It's the only thing that I've seen in a long time where it's like, this is exactly what the movies are like.
Yeah, no,
looking around, every dude is some 30 or 40-year-old sleazy looking in their suit, taking their tie off from work.
Yeah.
And they're all, all the girls, varying ages, but really going up to them and talking to them in the ways that you'd think.
Yeah.
But it was crazy for me watching it because I would watch these girls go up to guys, obviously asking if they want to, get a dance. And as soon as the guys would say no, they would go behind the dudes and I would watch their faces drop, like the walk stops.
Yeah, the walk is like, oh, fuck, all right, cool.
And it just made me realize, like, I get this.
They're on the job.
Some people get kicks out of it, but I'm like, this really doesn't do anything for them because these girls are like, it's so manufactured love.
Of course. No. Like, that is it, is like, I've always been really interested in guys that do like regulars.
Yeah.
They go racket regularly and see these girls. I'm like, and because I'm friends with so many strippers, like close friends, like friends that I talk to, I see once a week.
Yeah.
I talk to a lot, like are stripping currently. And it's so funny to hear them talk about regulars because they're like, oh yeah, this guy who pays me all the time.
Yeah. Well,
and like it's not like they're like, I hate this guy, I couldn't care about him. They're like, yeah, he's really nice.
It's part of the job.
But like, yeah, he's really nice. He's one of my clients. It's truly like, it is like a business client where you're like, yeah, I would save them in a fire, but I'm not going to get lunch with them.
Yeah, it's because I remember
I care about
sitting
them
there.
as a human being, but I'm not friends with them.
I've never gotten the whole getting a bunch of money and throwing it at them, and then it's like, all right, well, I'm done now. And I remember, like you said, there was a kid who, like, not a kid, but he had to be 18. He could not have been older than 20 years old. Walked in, really nervous, nerdy looking kid with a backpack on. So I'm like,
right.
I just thought, I don't know what's going on with him. But the girl, who obviously was someone like a regular for her, came and greeted him, gave him a hug. They went straight to the room. He was in there for an hour, came out, they hugged, he left. So it's like, this is a regular thing that he does. And I'm like, I get some people want the company and some, for some people it's like
one
a
of my
social thing,
friends,
but
a regular
strange.
pays her like $200 an hour to hang out with him.
Yeah, it's a lot of old people do that.
They go to, it is like, so this guy's not even like, he's not old. He's not a freak. Like, he's kind of a normal guy. Like we understand why he like maybe doesn't get a lot of female attention because he's like kind of shy, kind of awkward. But yeah, he pays like $200 an hour for her to hang and then pays for their drinks and their food and like.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Well, I mean, that side of it is like, okay, cool. If someone's getting paid and someone's getting social fulfillment out of it, great. But watching the dudes who are like just sleazy and thinking like watching the 30-year-old dudes who think they're pulling these dancers and it's like, no, dude.
They act like they're the king.
They're like, I've got 3 of them sitting around me.
This girl's taking 3 showers when she goes home, you grotty fuck.
But I remember the best part was because I was sitting there when my mate would have to go back to the bar, I just sit there. And so when the girls were on their break, they kind of saw the table I was at as like, oh, I can just pretend I'm talking to this guy. So they'd come sit with me when they wanted like a break from just walking around.
Yeah.
Great. I had there was one girl I just did shots with. There was another one who was like showing me photos of her kids. And I was like, oh, they're adorable. Who's taking care of them at the moment? And then there was one girl who was like, fresh 18. I asked her, I'm like, how old are you? She's like, oh, I'm 18. I'm like, and I was trying to ask in a way that didn't seem rude of like, is this what you want to be doing? Is this kind of like...
Yeah, like what's the go? What's
like,
the story?
There's not a lot of 18-year-olds going straight out of high school into strip club. She's like, this is what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, there's a bunch of girls like that.
It's like, this is what always... And then she was like, oh yeah, I've thought about like OnlyFans, but I don't want to get naked. And I was like, you don't have to get naked. Like there's a lot of girls who make a bunch of money from like
also with stripping, there's no digital footprint.
Yeah. But when I told her that, she's like, wait, really? She's like, yeah. So I helped this girl set up her OnlyFans profile.
Awesome.
I was a pimp for a night. I still take a cut. I still take a 10% cut.
In my show that's coming up, I won't give too much away, but I do have a whole bit about like it's about like fake male feminism where it's guys being like, hell yeah, like I support sex workers, I'm an ally, and I'm like, right, how? And they're like, well, I'm at like I'm subscribed to 30 girls on OnlyFans and I'm at the strip club every single night. I'm like, you're jacking off. You're not doing. You're not doing charity work. You know that. You're not a humanitarian.
I supported sex workers 6 times today.
You're bricked up. Like guys being like, that's my charity work for the week done.
I've been supporting her all day.
No, you came all over your freaking stomach. Like, you're not.
You're wiping cum out of your belly button. You're not supporting anyone.
This isn't. You're not getting Young Australian of the Year.
I'm not?
No. This is the joke I'm making. It's like a whole thing.
Can I ask how, if someone was actually, like, how would you be supporting? Because in my mind, I'm like, I don't care what you do. I'm not going to slander it. Like,
of course.
How do you show active support for sex workers?
Yeah, I guess like if you're going to consume porn, do it ethically, like pay for it, I guess. And like, because then they, like the actual performers get paid for real and it's not like against their will, like uploaded places they didn't consent to. And also like,
good point.
I just find it funny when people, because like you don't have to support anything, but when people are like, yeah, I'm a big, like, I support sex workers. I'm like, really? Because 80% of sex work is human trafficking. Are you donating to those organizations?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no. I'm like, so what how are you supporting them? And they're like, OnlyFans. And I'm like, right, is there any activism that you do that doesn't get you hard? They're like, well, no. And I'm like, right.
I'm not supporting the cause unless I'm rock hard.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, I'm not in the global warming. I'm not in the global warming march coming. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all I think about. It's just funny. It's funny. It's fun to make fun of. Should we do drag names?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I really, all I wanted to add was I mean, you basically said it.
Yeah. Tip your strippers if you go and see them. And also they don't care about your life. Just pay them if you want to talk their ear off too.
Yeah. Should we do some drag names and get the fuck out of here?
Hell yeah.
Ew. Guys, we've gone with a theme for this week's drag queen names, and it is aviation.
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 Okay.
Pride
Start
flight,
us
am
off,
I right?
Lucky.
Pride flight. You know that pride flight's just a circle? They don't go anywhere. They fly out and they come back.
Oh. Okay, start us off.
Duty free.
Oh, good. Duty free.
A nice clean one. Duty free.
Duty free.
Hey.
Okay, clean one. Ooh.
I know, right?
Okay, I've obviously got either boy name or girl name. I've got Miles High Club or Maya High Club.
I have the Miles High experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
We both had it.
Sure, it's there.
It's there.
It's there. Yeah, we did our best.
We did it. Get off my fucking back. We did it.
Okay, what have you got?
Mayor Day.
Mayor Day?
Mayor Day.
I love that.
Mayor Day. Mayor Day.
I love that.
Thanks. Gets worse.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Sounds unoriginal. Jet plane, but they do the Angus and Julia Stone. Wanna take you for a ride on a big jet plane.
It's more about the performance art than the name.
Yeah. Also, I love the name Jet.
Okay.
I'm saving my good one to last.
Yeah, me too. This is my. I did have some throwaways. I had one that was serving Qantas.
Yeah, Qantas.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sure.
And the other one, I wanted to make an Amelia. I wanted to make an
Me
Amelia
too, I
Earhart joke.
I tried really hard.
But I knew it wouldn't land.
Yeah. You know she got crabs.
Yeah, I get you.
Crabs,
I get you. My last one.
Come on.
Emma H370. She walks off stage halfway through her act and then no one can find her again.
Oh, you're wrong for this. You were mean and wrong. You're a bully.
Emma H370.
Emma H370. That's pretty good.
She goes off stage halfway through.
Off the record, it's pretty good. Okay.
Are you
right?
proud of that one?
Right. Okay.
I wrote that and I was like, did I just? And then the follow up, she just walks off stage. You never see. She only does one performance ever.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
You've heard of Tray Songs? Tray Tables.
That's good shit.
Thank you. Tables has a Z.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Pretty good. That was
pretty good.
the one I was like, this is the only one I'm confident with.
It's the dumbest one, but it's really the
Tray
funniest.
Tables.
Yeah. Let's go through them one more time. We have Duty Free,
Miles High Club,
Mayor Day,
Jet Plane,
Emma 3H70.
Tray Tables.
Cool. You got anything you want to plug? Look out for my Instagram for Beachside Comedy.
By the time Beachside Comedy.
I'm there a lot doing stand-up if you want to come watch.
Pretty good. I'll be there whenever I can when Lockie's there. April 10th, or is it not? It's April 8th until the 20th. I am at Melbourne Comedy Festival. If you are in Melbourne, please go. Please go. Like, we'll have a drink. You know,
I'll be your friend.
I will come to your house and get you if you want. Like,
Aiden is the stripper of comedy. Yeah. She'll come and pretend to like you for as long as you want, as long as you pay her.
I mean, yeah, as long as you come to the show. also, if you want to come to the show, like, I don't know, you can buy me chips. But you don't have to. I can buy you chips.
Buy me chips.
I don't give a fuck. Please come to the show because, yeah. And then in Sydney, there'll be a show, but that's ages away. So, but by the time this comes out, Melbourne is almost on. So please book tickets. Oh my God.
I almost forgot one thing, and we have to do this before we leave because we asked the question of who is the angel and who is the devil in this relationship.
What's the verdict?
So the question was, if me and Eden were on your shoulder, who would be the angel and who would be the devil? We originally did a poll of each of us.
Yeah.
Just for Eden, 53% of people voted you'd be the devil and 47% voted you'd be the angel. That's just asking about you. It's not comparing us. And then when they went to me, it was 52% devil, 48% angel. So we both got really similar marks in terms of what people think we are.
Right, but when you did the final one?
When we did the final one, it was 284 votes versus 258 votes. Lockie Devil, Eden Angel. That response means you all got it wrong and Eden got away with it.
No.
She's tricked all of you.
It depends on the situation.
Oh.
It depends on the situation. Like, you're more forward than I am. Like, okay, say it's a like, when it comes for standing up for yourself, it's you. Mm-hmm. You're the person, you're like my stage mum sometimes. Like, someone spelled my name wrong recently on a very public post, and Lockie's like, this is fucking ridiculous. How do they do?
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's okay.
I commented on it being like, oh, Eden, did you change your name?
Yeah.
Really passive aggressive. And then I sent Eden.
Lockie's the devil, as in, like, he's very direct. He'll do things. He'll
I'm John Wick. I want to get something done, but I'm going to do it.
He'll get in there and you'll fuck it up if it has to be that way. Yeah. See, like, when it comes to, like, I think it's when it comes to making decisions, Lockie's like, come on now, let's do this. I'm like, poke the bear, touch the wet paint. He. What if? Ruin the party. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think I'm like devious. Whereas you are inherently bad cop. I'm good cop, bad person. You're bad cop, better person.
I was thinking, is that Mike Wazowski and Sully from Monsters Inc.? Is that their dynamic?
Oh, you're Sully. I'm Mike.
Yeah. You're wearing a green shirt. We're going to end it on that. Love you guys.
Love you guys so much.
Love you, miss you.
Miss you,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.